Hey guys, you have a good Thanksgiving? I got no money in news because I don't know of any news and I didn't work. I've been off for the last 8 or 9 days, enjoying family time and duck hunting. In fact, today's the first day I slept in for the last 8 days straight, 7 or 8 days straight. It's been a 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. get out of bed and go. So I'm out in the shop just doing some last minute stuff here. Haven't even started Ellie since I've been home last Friday. 2 Fridays ago, it's Sunday. So what is that, 7, 8, 9 days? I haven't started it. I've been doing some things to it. I'll try to drop a link, a couple things. My buddy Josh, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. These air filters are like $180. So he found one on Amazon and he said he couldn't tell any difference. I'm gonna send it to me. I'll try it. It was like $60, I think is what I paid. I'll try to put a link. I don't really know how to do that, but maybe I'll do that or look down in the description. So I said, well, I'll give it a try. So I ordered it, man. I compared these things. I swear they're from the same factory in China. They look identical. I weighed them. They're the same weight. I mean, I spent a good 20 minutes looking them over. I cannot tell any difference. They're the same color, same everything, same fit, same gasket thickness. I measured everything is the same. One says PACCAR and a number, and the other one is blank. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna check it in a month or so to see if there's any dirt getting through it on the feed side there that goes down into the turbo. And if not, man, I'm gonna run them. That's a significant savings. So appreciate that, man. I changed the air filter. I serviced the APU. You know, I go duck hunt and come home, do a little each day. I've been tired, man. I haven't spent a lot of days out here. One day I pulled the oil pan off. Next day I put the new one on. I was gonna do a video on that, but I'm gonna try to show you real quick if I can. If it's not in the video, you'll know it just didn't come out. But I'm gonna go out back and show you again where I've been having the problems. I've been trying these cheap eBay special $230 oil pans, and I went through 2 of them, and I'll show you where they leak again. This one was like 400 something bucks, much higher quality. They kind of look the same, but there's some differences that I am hoping is going to make a difference. I'm having the other eBay one welded where it leaked, so I'll have it as a backup. I'm not cheap and I don't skimp on a lot of things, but a new one is like $1,900 from Cummins. It's obscene. So let's go out back and look at that, and I'll show you a drive tire, man. I got one drive tire. I think it's just out around or something. It's still legal, barely. But the other one's still got, I don't know, 8 or 9 30 seconds on them. I can probably get another 4 or 5 months out of them. So not something I've really done, but I think I'm going to try to pick up a used tire for $150 or something, maybe $200. Yeah, I don't think I'd pay $200 because then we're getting into where I could probably get new ones. But I'd like to find a used tire that's worn down to about where these are, get rid of this one and run for 3 or 4 more months before I buy new drives, because I don't skimp on tires. So I'm looking at about $3 grand for new drive tires. It's part of being an owner operator, but I hate to throw these other ones away, man. They still got some life in them. They've been great tires. I've got about 250,000 miles on them, holding up well. So we flip this camera around and we'll show you. Here's the one drive tire. It's wearing pretty bad over here. It's a lot less. I think it's still 6 30 seconds or something. But these still got a lot of tread. These are those Bridgestone M77s, unstoppable in the snow. All of them are about the same, just this one. And if a tire goes out around or something funky, it will cause it to wear out a lot faster. And this is where I lost a wheel seal, so you know the whole love 16-hour thing to get a new wheel seal. There could be some vibration going on. It's kind of funky. You get back in here and there's more tread, so I definitely think it's out around because there's spots that are worn more than others. So I'd like to junk that tire and maybe throw a used one on so I can get the rest of life out of these. There's the duck hunting corner. That's where we've been spending our time for the last 8 or 9 days. I'll try to drop in some pictures. Boys have been stacking them up pretty good. All right, did I ever show you my room? It's almost done. We're gonna repaint the floor. It's my walk-in cooler. This is where we clean ducks, fish, whatever. That thing overrides that air conditioner, so it'll cool below 50 degrees and does a good job. This room is well insulated and it'll hold it right about 34 degrees if you want it. I don't usually run it that low. 36 to 38 is good enough for hanging a deer. So we have that contraption for that. Pretty slick. It's got a Harbor Freight four-wheeler winch. It says 2,000 pounds. I don't know if it really do that, but a deer doesn't even 200 pounds tops. So I just put my lawnmower battery up there and raise this up and down. Got all our stuff we might need in there. Vacuum sealer, grinder, whatever. Everything's good. My wife painted the walls and put some trim on the bottom, and in the process of that we kind of got the floor a little bit ugly. No big deal. But I think we're gonna just repaint that and she'll be good to go. So enough of that. Let's go out here and look at this oil pan, huh? Southeast Missouri today. So here's my last JB Weld job. In fact, I had these bolts covered up. If you can cover a bolt, just so you know, JB Weld, don't be afraid to get it on a bolt. You can get it off with a torch. It'll melt right off, no big deal. But here's where it's been leaking. You see, I'm gonna get in here, I don't want to get oil all over me. See all these little spot welds up against the corner in here? That's where they're leaking. That's where that one leaked. All these little spot welds. The new pan doesn't have those. In fact, it doesn't have a bunch of little pieces like 12 inch. It's got one long solid strip. It's got higher quality bolts. Of course, I have a quick drain, which I actually used. I'll get under there and show you this. The quick drain makes it easy. I actually filled up 3 jugs because this oil, that pan was leaking pretty bad. So I had to get it swapped out, but the oil only had about 2,500 miles on it. I'm like, man, I'm not throwing that away. So, excuse me. I just stuck these jugs under it and I saved about 7.5 gallons, you know, $100 or more worth of oil. So that's used oil, I guess, 2,000 miles. And I got another 2.5 gallon jug to fill it off and a gallon of Lucas. So we're gonna fill it up and start Ellie up. In fact, just because I know I do dumb stuff, the key is out of the truck. So I don't even start it. I might get some Biden moment or something and get under there, started to back it up to clean that up or something with no oil in it and toast the motor, right? Actually, it's so computerized, I'd probably shut it down, so. But let me get under there and show you the new oil pan. Let me get a light, see you in a minute. All right, so here's the new oil pan all in. And as you can see, it doesn't have those tack welds all on the inside. It does where they put that's one solid piece. So this is a 4-piece flange instead of like an 8-piece little jigsaw puzzle. So they got a spot there and a spot back there on each side, but no other tack welds to the center. All their welds are on the outside. So, and it comes with stainless steel drain plugs and stuff. So different brand, hopefully it'll do better. And there's my quick drain that I use for changing oil. Pretty good, huh? So we're gonna fill this up, start it up. This is a fun job, getting under here and getting all this oil on you. Owner-operator life, baby. I must have ran through some paint because I got some, or something. I don't have any leaks, but I got like a oil or something on that tire and that tire over there, so. I don't see any other leaks. Anyway, we're doing all this, so we're ready to go tomorrow. I don't want to book a load and come out here and find a problem in the morning. That's not being a good owner-operator. So if you've been off for a week, get out, start your truck, check it all out. All right, and sorry about the Biden crack, but it's funny, man. I don't do politics here, but you could call it a Biden moment or a senior moment. I mean, let's be real. Love or hate Biden, I'm not getting into that, but come on, man. The guy's like 80. He needs to retire. I feel sorry for him. He has dementia or something, obviously. All right. That's that. We'll check it for leaks, and then I'll think of something else to put in this video, and we'll upload it for entertainment value. All right. See you. Bye. All right, guys. Oil pan's good. Everything's good. We are ready to go tomorrow. I don't have a load. There were some loads going out today I could have had, but I didn't want to go back to work today, so I didn't take them. So we'll see what Taylor comes up with in the morning and get back to work. Didn't have any leaks on the oil pan. I had to come inside to finish this video because I'm freezing out there. It's 45 degrees. Now, I know my Idaho friends that are going to watch this are going to laugh because I come from northern Idaho before I came to southeast Missouri. It's cold up there next to Canada, below zero temperatures. And I get asked a lot, what about the humidity? What about this? Man, I'm not a meteorologist, and I'm gonna butcher this up right now for you because I don't know all the terminologies and all that. Humidity is an interesting thing. Did you know the most humid state in the United States is Alaska? But nobody talks about that. So that's like the relative humidity, and then you got dew point and all these things that factor into it. So, well, they never talk about, oh, it's so humid and hot in Alaska in the summer, right? You don't hear that because the dew point or whatever. I don't know how that factors in. All I can tell you is when it comes to humidity, southeast Missouri is a lot more humid than Idaho. So the best way I can explain the cold is kind of like if you go to San Francisco or something, it's freezing there at 40 degrees because the humidity never goes away. It's around all year, but it makes the cold colder and the hot hotter, I guess, especially if you don't like humidity. I kind of like it. I'm weird. I don't like those days that it's so bad you can chew the air. Nobody likes that. But the humidity most of the time feels pretty good on my old bones. So that's the only thing I could, that's the only answer I got for you. I know you guys have asked me that. So, yeah, it'll make the cold colder. So 40 here is a whole lot colder than 40 in Idaho, I'll tell you that. But I'll take it because I don't miss those minus 10, minus 20 days and, you know, snowing a foot or two every day where I had to plow every day, chain up the truck every day. I don't miss none of that. So anyways, the only other thing I had for this video is two things. I get a lot of requests for videos I've already done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you how to find those videos. I'll redo some of them, yes. But since I already have them, I don't have time to redo. I have 200 and something videos now. I can't redo them all. If you guys request a certain video I haven't done or how to secure something, the next time I get that, I will definitely do that. And I have a lot of securement videos. And every time I get something I haven't done in a long time, or if I don't have a securement video, I try my best to do it for you guys. But keep the requests coming. But I'm going to attempt to get on my YouTube page with the screen recording and show you how to go to my old videos from a couple years ago, especially you guys wanting to know how to start a LLC and an EIN and the steps you need to take to becoming an owner-operator. Even if you're going to lease onto a carrier, you still need to do a few things. If you're going to run your own authority, just times it by 10. But you know my stance on that. I do not recommend you get your own authority. Unless you're going to go big, and I mean 10 trucks or more, or you can get some contract freight yourself. I've been saying that for years and years and years. A lot of guys fought me on it. Those guys are quiet now because the spot market, everybody knows, is terrible, which I told them it would be. You know, these guys jumping into the owner-operator game, going right for their own authority. I'm all, this is a bad idea. I mean, the spot market is only good when the market's good. Okay, being leased to a carrier stays a lot more steady all the time, and all the markets going up and down. Right now, going out of business right and left because there's just the spot market is leftover freight, and there is no leftover freight. So let me see if I can show you how to navigate my YouTube page, and it'll be at the end of this clip. If not, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. The only other thing I had to say was I pull them down. But the channel's big enough, you know, I get some haters, and Haters gonna hate, man. But just so you know, I do not do this for money. I do not do this for referral bonuses. I appreciate the referral bonuses, but I've never asked for one. If you want to give me one, great. If you don't, hey, whatever. That's up to you. Let your conscience be your guide. If you want, these videos bring you to CRST and you want to put my driver ID on your application, I appreciate it. If not, that's okay too. I would still help you and have a beer with you. It makes no difference to me. So a lot of the haters are saying that I make things better than they are, or I'm making this up. I don't want to say how they come up with that. I show you guys my W-9, 1099. I show you statements, whatever. But don't let the haters bring you down, man. I'm doing this just to help you. Most of the time, it's kind of an, I don't want to say it's annoying, but I don't have a lot of free time, so to do these videos takes up some of my free time, but I do it only for one reason, to help you guys and pass on what I know before I hang up the keys, which could be coming in the next year or two. We will see. All right, guys, let's see if we can go through my videos. If not, God bless you, and we will see you on the next video. Bye now. All right, guys, I don't know how this is going to come out because I can't get it to where I can turn the phone to get the screen parallel, so I'm having to do it horizontal. Do I have that right? Whichever. So you might have to lock your screen and spin your phone if it keeps moving on you. But anyways, you just go to my homepage here, and you just click on videos right there, and there's my latest video, and it just goes back. But you can go back, just scroll down until you find a video you want. Some of these are really old. We're going to have to go way. Hold on, like back a couple years. Let's see. I mean, yeah, we go back. Welcome to the channel. Shoot, I only had 87 views. Step 1 to becoming an owner-operator. Step 2, who should get into trucking, your own authority or lease on. Same stuff I've been saying for years and years. These are all old videos. See, back then I didn't get many views. I still don't get a ton of views, but we're up into the hundreds per video instead of 30, 40, or 50. So yeah, all that stuff is there. There's just I got videos on CBs and trucks, whatever, what you should carry with you. This is a couple years old, but it's still all, the information hasn't changed. Nothing's changed. That's the thing about trucking, man. What I tell you is not some new magic formula. I'm not the typical YouTube guy that has come out in the last couple years telling you how to be an owner-operator based on 2 years experience, and none of that panned out very good because they really didn't know what they talk about. I'm telling you guys stuff I've learned over 30 years. It's not a new formula. It's what's worked because I've already done what doesn't work, right? So here's the newer videos. But just go through these and you can find, hey, there you go. A window, how to fix a window, JB welding a fuel tank. I got all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyways, you just go to my homepage. Let me see here, home. You just click on the homepage. There you go. I got almost 2,000 subscribers. Check that out. Who would have thought? I never thought I'd have more than 3 or 4. And those were family members. And yeah, just click on videos and go find what you want. All right, you guys, God bless you. We'll see you. Bye.